Hey guys, so in this next video I wish to describe what a witch actually is. So a witch is a healer most of all. So they are a healer of first themselves and then the world around them. Because as a witch we realise that how can we possibly change the world and heal ourselves if we can't do that to ourselves, you know? So, basically, a witch is a healer, first and foremost. They work hard to heal themselves and bring balance to themselves so then they can go out into the world and do that for others and themselves and the world around them. So a witch basically does this by using magic, so casting spells, etc., etc. Magic itself is not good or evil. It's just energy and how we use that with our will. Basically, magic is coloured by the intent of the person using it. Now, magic can be used in lots of ways, so spells, rituals, meditations, prayers, chants, mantras, etc. But basically, witches, we always use magic to try and heal both ourselves and others. We seek to bring balance into ourselves, our lives, and those lives of the people around us, bring that healing change. And most of all, we basically try and teach others by example how to do that for themselves. So not necessarily train them as witches as such, but model a good, healthy, balanced life of healing and balance and in ourselves so that others can see that and try and model themselves after that. Basically, and how a witch does this is, so we connect through nature. Most, if not all witches, we see nature, the world around us, the universe around us. We see everyone and everything as divine, as sacred, as being a part of divinity. We don't see them as divinity as a separate entity, separate from the world and the universe, and just watching over us and punishing us or rewarding us as sees fit. No, we see nature itself as divine. Most witches will see nature as a goddess figure. This predates all church religions and dogmatic religions and Judaic religions. We always had a goddess figure, as can be seen right back through to the Stone Age cave paintings and all the Stone Age model female goddess clay figures. So we've always had a goddess figure and seen nature and the universe herself as a goddess figure, as a mother figure, and being inherent of that, of nature itself. We've also seen nature as being not just one deity but two, so mother goddess figure and a father god figure. So the life giver and the life sustainer and nurturer and all that sort of thing. So we see nature and everyone and everything in it as sacred, as divine, and by using magic we connect to nature and bring healing and balance to ourselves and to the lives of those around us and to the world. And basically we connect to nature. Most witches will follow the phases of the moon, so new moon, waxing moon, full moon, waning moon, and then dark moon again. A lot of witches will celebrate the seasons through the vernal and autumnal equinox, so the spring and autumn equinox, the summer and winter solstice, and then we've also got the fall fire festivals, the four crossover days, so the halfway between the Sundays of the solstices and the equinoxes. basically celebrating old agricultural festivities, such as Beltane being the ripening of the grain, Imbolc being the coming of spring, Lammas being the first harvest, and Samhain, the Day of the Dead, the original All Hallows Eve or Halloween, also being that of the second and final harvest. So basically, we connect with nature through phases of the moon, cycles of the sun, and the earth. Bring ourselves into balance and connecting ourselves with our own internal cycles to the cycles without, because we see that what is without is also within, and that which you see within you'll always see without. And that's again why we focus on ourselves first. By changing and healing and balancing ourselves, the world around us automatically changes and heals and balances itself, or at least brings a greater sense of that into our lives, into the world around us. So then obviously there's less work to do. So basically that is the very bare basic description of what a witch is, what a witch does, and how they do it. So obviously summary, we are healers and balancers of ourselves and our lives and those around us. We do this by connecting to nature, because we see everyone and everything in nature, the world and the universe around us, as sacred, as the divine, not a separate entity from it. And so by connecting to this, we bring those positive changes within ourselves and within our lives and those around us. And basically that's it. On a other note, witchcraft is basically, as an extension of that, a path of enlightenment. It is a path of personal responsibility, as you would have seen in my little warning on how full on it can be. It is a path of enlightenment, but it is a path of self-responsibility and self-awareness, as it does take a high level of self-awareness to not only correct the problem, but to first see the problem, both within us and within the world around us. So on that note, it is a path of enlightenment through self-awareness, and then from there self-balancing and self-healing, and hence why it's so much work. And as I said in my first video in this series, it is not for everyone for that reason, but yeah, it is definitely well worth it. So thank you guys again for watching. Sorry this one took a bit long, but if you like this video and my previous video, give it a big old thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a big old thumbs down. If you're not sure, just give it a big old any ideas or further comments, just leave them in the comments below. And thank you guys again for watching, and don't forget